Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ACL Call of Duty League Playoffs Winners Bracket Final, as it took me a while to think about how many games we've had today. This is Integral Nation taking on Skyfire. It's currently 2-0 in favour of IN as we now enter into the Uplink Biolab. We have Zeus being able to take out a single kill, make that now a couple, as he will now move on forward to try and maybe make something happen with this uplink side. He's going to be able to pick up a kill there across green first, as he's going to wait for his teammate to regroup around. Of course, Luca is going to be in the control of that drone as well, so you're going to be seeing that bounce to be able to make it the first point. Going into IN, excuse me, as he's going to be moving on forward back again once over to this green catwalk side. He's going to be getting taken down, it seems. But Zeus will be taken down. 3 of the players from SKF are down in the process as well. That last player is going to be excited. He's going to be over onto that blue snow side of the map, so he's going to be trying to cause a little bit of a ruckus. He's going to get taken down, and we're going to be having Swifty now moving forward over with this hard point in hand. No, he's going to get taken down over on the side. It seems Zeus is going to be doing Zeus things, as Fate's going to now have the other drone in hand. He's going to be over into the blue side, of course, waiting for for his teammates to clear a little bit of cover. Zeus with the double kill. I mean, that's what I guess that's what I mean when I say Zeus things, because that double kill was just majestic in the making, as Fate's going to be looking to go in for that 2-point capture in, and he's going to be able to get a kill at the end of that one as well. Now, 3 of the players from my end have been taken down. This is going to be a good time for SKF to counteract and come back in this overround. I mean, they're only down by 3 points, but they need to get that kill and that control to be able to stand a chance here in this map. Of course, so far the thing that IN have been showing, and I mean, Lakey is going to be having this drone in hand as well. He's going to be crossing over through the Biolab. Excite gets a double kill there as Luca takes down Rival. Now, Lakey will take down Luca. He'll cross over through to Snow, where a player will be waiting. A couple of shots go out, and a couple of shots later, we're going to be having Lakey push on through into the res stairs side itself. Lakey going to be able to take down one, but he's not going to be able to keep on taking more players with just the drone as his weapon. And you're going to be having Fate now with this in hand, going to be rotating over onto that Biolab side as well, deciding which way he wants to be going through with this one, and it's just going to decide to follow through with his team and go through to the side of green to maybe run in and get a capture through the generator side as well. Unfortunately, he completely failed the jump twice, and he was not able to go on in and go for that 2-point capture, even though it seemed like he had an easy picking for that. Either way, he's going to be throwing the ball over, and I do believe that was intended as a pass to his teammate, but either way, Excite was able to pick that one up and go on in for their first points of the board, making it a 2-point capture. With 2 minutes still remaining here in the first half of this uplink Biolab, we're going to be seeing the score as 3 points to 2. With 2 minutes still remaining here on the clock, we have Luca on your screens. This is going to be just over onto the purple side. He's going to have a couple of players right above him there on the purple roof. As a couple of shots in the side, we'll see Rival take down Fade and Zeus take down Rival as Swifty takes down Excite. The drone is going to be in the hands of Luca. He's going to move on forward to this blue side of the map. He's going to get shut down. So the drone is taken down on the backside of blue, right there on the blue roof, as Swifty will still pick this one up. He's going to be looking to pass the ball over onto Fate. Fate's going to pick that one up, jump straight back in, does a little bit of a 180, then jumps straight back into the capture zone itself. So he's going to make it 5 points to 2. With Hopi picking the ball up himself, he's going to be just throwing it. I do believe he was trying to throw that one out somewhere, or maybe not. Or maybe he was just passing it over to his teammate. Either way, he went to his teammate's hand. His teammate then threw it over onto Snow side. Swifty's then going to be picking that one up as he moves on through into that hard point, into that red stairs side, as he'll be looking and just trying to get his way across through the generator. He will be going for that 1-point throw in itself. I mean, that player trying to go for that belly hit, I do believe that was Excite, because it was expecting him to go straight to his face. He just decided to backpedal it instead, and I mean, right here, 6 points to 2 is the current scoreline with 40 seconds still on this clock. We're going to be having 36 seconds here remaining, and I keep pointing out the time specifically because we're only 2 running captures from being tied. I mean, SKF, they can make some plays here in these final 30 seconds to be able to make some captures, but it just doesn't seem like this side is really favoring them at the moment as they push on through. IN will be, specifically Swifty will have this ball in hand to try and make maybe a last-minute play for a last-minute capture. Of course, Hopi is going to be standing between him and that capture zone, as Fate will get taken down in the back as well. Zeus will now pick this one up. He's going to be looking to go on through. No, Luca, can he get this one? Yes, he can. 8 points to 2. 5 minutes away from making it a 3-0. 3-0 lead potential, or rather win potentially here for this one. Of course, we are going to be having the second half still to come, so we're going to have another 5 minutes. We're going to have these sides going to swap, and they're going to do it all again, vice versa, rinse and repeat. Players should know the drill by now, of course, as we start into our second half right here. 8 points to 2 is the current scoreline. Of course, loser of this match goes to face Uproar Ignitions in the losers bracket final. We did just make it there by defeating Plantronics Mindfreak. Integral, they've got a lead so far, but Skyfire, we've seen them come back on the comeback train before. They clinched a spot here in playoffs in a seed of 4, so they're going to be looking to try and make some stuff happen. But right here, you are seeing 3 players down from IN. Lakey is going to be over on these red stairs. He's going to be moving over through red itself, and he's going to be trying to get through the generator side, where a couple of players from IN are waiting for him. Cully Melly's misfire, and unfortunately, he throws just under the capture zone, throwing that drone outside of the map, forcing a long reset and making it into a overall a reset play. But Hobie with his team are going to try and go in for these captures. He's going to be able to get that one successfully as well, as 2 of the players from SKF do get taken down. We are going to be having Zeus actually with that double kill on a 2 streak as well at the moment. Of course, Luke is going to be able to pick that drone on up. He's going to be throwing it outside into the back of purple right here, as he misses a couple of shots on that play. That does go to contestant. 3 players down from SKF though. Lakey, the last one alive for just a moment. You see him at the back of purple right there. I'm not too sure if Fate's spotting him, but either way, Fate's deciding possibly go for a different angle right here as they go for a couple of shots. Lakey and Roll picking up some kills. Throw out across the map, throwing the ball over onto the top of the biolab. We're going to be having IN still doubling the scoreline here from the team of SKF, and we do have Swifty and Luca and Zeus all taken down at the same time as well. Fate is going to be on, on your screen to get in some kills, but he's going to get taken down. Excite going to be rotating through blue once again. Of course, SKF going to be, okay. Every time I think I was going to, thinking things on the board, thinking things that are probably going to happen, like passing the ball to your teammate, it's going to hit an object and it's just not going to go anywhere. And then it is going to make it 8 points to 6, only 2 points the difference with SKF picking that one up. We are going to be having Excite right here in the throw-in over onto the to the generator side of the map, throwing it outside of the map itself, I might add, as Hopi off the spawn will pick that one up, throwing back over onto 5. It's going to be the other man of Lakey to try and pick this one up. He's now going to get taken. So all players at one point in the last 3 seconds were taken down there from SKF, as Fate and IN try to rotate on over through this blue side, deciding which way they really want to be going with, as you are going to be seeing them in a little bit of a tricky situation, a lot of a tricky situation right here, as they need to try and push through on this red side. Definitely a bold move, trying to be going through their own half to be able to get there. And 3 of their players were, sacrificed in a sense to in that mission. And right here, SKF trying to push on through, back through the exact same route. 3 of their players do get dropped in the process as well. Luca has this drone. They need another capture. They have been struggling a little bit on this half. The 1-point throw-in will happen. That's going to make it 9 points to 6 with 1 minute 40 still on the clock. IN just need to hold out that much longer to be able to secure themselves a win here in a 3-0 series fashion for themselves. But we'll see here with this one. Moving forward, we have the squad of SKF picking off 2 straight kills, and Luca taking down Lakey there as well. Hopi having this drone in hand, going to be passing over to Rival. Rival's on the green catwalk. Rival is going to be throwing it over. Interception happening there by Zeus. You see that time perfectly. Zeus was just waiting around with that first jump, and then he just double jumped it into the second. Right here as they push on through, they're going to be looking to possibly be contested just a moment. It doesn't matter because they're going to have that covered. They're going to be able to get that 2-point capture, and that could have just synced the game-winning capture right there. IN just need to hold out 50 more seconds to be able to get this winners bracket final, move over into the grand final, and secure themselves a minimum of $400 for themselves, of course, regardless of which team they would take on. Forward from this point, I might add as well, if they do win, they would have, say theoretically, if they win 3-0 in this series, regardless of which team they will face in the grand final, Skyfire or Ignitions, they will continue that series at a 3-0 series score. So definitely just wanted to point that one out. Of course, in a continuation rotation, we're going to be having IN being able to take out this this game and advance into that grand final, once again securing a minimum of $400. And yeah, they're going to be taking on the squad of Ignitions right there. I was trying to update a graphic and just completely backfired on me. It is going to be now Skyfire taking on Uproar Ignitions, if I didn't make that clear, because I was mumbling earlier. It is going to be, of course, the other guys from Integral taking that one out. Of course, a little bit of a GG for them. 3-0 so far in both their matches. They are on a hot streak right here. And yeah, it definitely does seem to be showing right here. But either way, that is what's going to be coming up next. And it does seem like we are a little bit ahead of schedule as well. So the overall schedule says 6 o'clock, but it is good that we are, we're getting ahead of schedule and getting matches done and dusted as soon as possible. We're going to take a quick break though, but we'll be back shortly with our losers bracket final, which will be Skyfire taking on Uproar Ignitions.